Hello, and welcome to this episode of the CU Space Cowboy Actual Play Podcast, presented by Tidal Games. I'm Onslaught6, your host and band leader. We now take you to the stream, already in progress. Alright, so, what happened last time we played?
What did happen last time? I do not think I was here for it.
You weren't here for the last two times.
Well, last
So
time...
a lot of shit you gotta get caught up on.
Yeah, I mean, last time we went to the movies. We went and saw the new Batman.
That's right.
That's all that happened.
And that was all that happened, basically.
Nobody got stuck in a door. Nobody got stuck between a botanist and a door.
No, there was a bounty named Rachel Rader who was vandalizing a movie theater chain called A Real Good Time movie theater, which not the Real Folk Blues,
Which is what
because we somehow missed that one. Yeah.
That's because y'all let me name the theater.
Right.
I don't know.
So,
Real Good Time honestly sounds like it would be a shitty chain from the 80s.
Well, what we decided was that it was the burger chain had evolved 500 years in the future to be a movie theater chain instead. Anyway, that's not important.
Wait, there's a burger chain called Real Good Time?
No, the burger chain called Good Times.
Oh, I see. Oh, so like they bought out a movie theater company and then they had
they had to transition because cows went extinct. It's not important, but anyway, there was
the most important part of this episode.
This person was vandalizing the movie theater chain. We went and snuck in and ended up bringing them in, as well as the manager of the theater, who it turned out was the former Batman actor who was now managing a theater and who had withheld wages from the person who was vandalizing the theater and who also had a bounty on them for withholding wages put out by the movie theater chain. And so we ended up taking in both of them, which Emmy was conflicted about.
Why would you be conflicted about this?
No, I was conflicted about turning in the Vandal because we had found out that...
that she had... Okay, listen, cool motive, still vandalism.
Yeah,
that was
but
basically
Cool motive, still vandalism.
Right. Like, it doesn't matter what the motive was, like, this is our job. And
Emmy was just like, if you'll just pay him, then we won't, but then they just kept bickering and refused to, like, settle their differences.
They wouldn't get along. We didn't put them in the get-along coat. And so, they both went to jail.
Them in the different get-along coat, which is a box.
Which was a prison cell. Oh,
Yeah.
And also, Emmy wanted to talk to his dad, but found out that they ship the prisoners off-planet regularly, and that we had just missed the last shipment, and that the person who was running the black box didn't know where they take them.
Isn't your dad a, like, horrifying narcissist who, like, cloned you because he's a fucked up narcissistic asshole?
Right, and that's what happened the episode before that you also missed.
Yeah,
where you found out that Emmy was a clone.
Why do you want to talk to this man? Don't talk to this man.
Because he's realized that there were some threads that we left open, and, there was all this talk about this job that I was apparently cloned to take over, and I don't know anything about it.
Right.
Okay, that's actually a good reason to go talk to the fucking asshole.
But we actually got like a shit ton of money for bringing in those two bounties, like ridiculous, like $4,000
Whoa!
each.
No, $4,000
for
each.
bringing them in. Onslaught gave us way too much money.
I think the auto generator broke and gave us way too high of a bounty. And it was like
Jim. It was actually Jim's scheme all along. Is let me code in a bounty generator for you.
It was like, wow, the
Whoops.
vandalism, the vandalism and shitty manager bounties are higher than literally any other bounty we've ever turned in combined.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, so but basically, we got enough. The point of it was that we got enough money with the last job to get ourselves off of Mars, and now we have to stall for time while Onslaught goes to the bathroom. So how are you guys doing today?
All right, good talk.
We got enough money to get off Mars. Now we have to presumably deal with Aunt Martha, because as it turned out, Martha was a former lover of Sammy's who bears a grudge against him for
Sammy,
breaking her heart decades
Sammy,
earlier.
fucked my aunt.
Right. Well, he
Also,
didn't know it was your aunt
Martha.
at the time.
Well, and I
Yeah.
still love that they had this that they probably had this whole conversation, which was like, yeah, people named Martha, right? And it just because they're both idiots.
Also, Martha's the one that contacted Emmy's dad in the first place. So there's that whole thing.
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely
again,
at one point.
The thing that I'm gonna say is that there was very good reason that Spanks was really hesitant about contacting Martha, but then went, there's trees. You fucking kidding me? And went, okay, there's no way around this. God damn it.
Right. I mean, yeah, there definitely was at one point a conversation where Sammy and Spanks were both drunk off their asses in the drag club, and both commiserating about Spanks's shitty aunt and Sammy's ex-lover, who were both named Martha, and not realizing they were talking about the same person.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's basically where we're at now. Anna is with Martha. Martha tried to hire Emmy to kill Sammy, which Emmy refused to do, and hasn't talked to Martha in at least a couple of days at this point, after running away from her house in the middle of the night. And so now we've got the money, and basically we just need to go and presumably get Anna back.
I'm not sure.
So we can actually get off of Mars.
Wait, we have to get Anna back?
To get Sammy's saxophone back, we have to get her off planet somehow. Okay,
again? I thought that the whole thing was to just drop her off at Aunt Martha's so we don't have to deal with her anymore. So that this week we're done. We didn't. No more of this kid.
I mean, I don't know. I think from Sammy's perspective, I don't think he believes that Anna is actually safe with Martha.
Or that, Anna will be the next one that Martha hires to kill him.
Right.
Yeah, well, okay. I mean, Spanks doesn't believe for a minute that Anna is Spanks doesn't believe that Anna is unsafe with Martha, if that makes sense. He doesn't think that... He has every reason to believe that there is no way in hell that Martha would give Anna back to the Mafia.
It's still an extra piece of leverage that Sammy doesn't appreciate Martha having over him, because Martha has all these tie-ins with not only Emmy's dad but also the Space Mafia, and was the person presumably who tipped off the Mafia that Sammy was on Mars. And so he doesn't know what's going to happen there. Also, and I guess we just decided that just Spanks this whole time had been just drinking in a bar somewhere for
yeah. Emmy's texted you several times, and you've left him on red this whole time.
Yeah, Spanks was drinking, and then actually my other thought was that Spanks actually did manage to land a gig briefly and was like, sure, I'll come and sing at your what the fuck is this? And probably didn't get paid nearly as much as you guys got paid, but was also sort of you gotta, if you're in the business, you gotta keep up with things. You can't just give up on gigs because
I have side job rules I'm working on.
Right. There's one more thing we forgot about.
Oh.
And that was Sammy's little talk with Emmy at the end of the episode about possibly going into music.
Oh no.
Right, yeah. Emmy revealed to Sammy that he had been going to school for music, and Sammy thought that was a bad idea, and that all that Emmy needed was to get a saxophone, and that he'd be set.
So Emmy's real excited that Sammy might get him a saxophone.
Sammy did promise that as soon as they were off Mars, they would go to a saxophone shelter and get
a saxophone.
Emmy, yeah.
Adopt a new
mixed
saxophone.
breed.
Adopt, don't shop.
Yeah. So that's where we're at.
What's wrong with you?
I imagine that's just the first thing. Spanks walks in, looks at Sammy, and goes, "What's wrong with you?"
You're gonna need to be more specific. I mean, today, in general, is there something on my shirt?
You're encouraging the kid to go into music? Why would you do that?
It's worked out pretty well for me.
No, it hasn't.
Look at my life.
It hasn't worked well for either of us. Look at our lives.
Clamped ass, like dirty, danky, falling apart spaceship. There's like
We beat the
mafia
shit out of
hitmen
idiots
coming
for a
after
living.
him.
We don't actually even make money off of music. We beat shit out of idiots for a living. And almost get killed doing it.
Your point being?
The point being is that we're all fucking idiots.
It's still better than having a 9 to 5.
Okay, that's fair. Anyway, so catching back up. The other thing is we're both fucking idiots because neither of us realized that we were talking about the same Martha. And here I thought, the thing is that Martha is not the type to give somebody like that away to the space mafia. Like, honestly, getting her out of Martha's hands is going to be more of a problem.
See, I imagine that Spanks just like barges into the ship, like kicks the door open, and is like reading the texts that Emmy sent him over the past week.
What the fuck?
It's the door open. Sammy, what the
They just realized he hadn't read them. It's like scrolling through the list, like point by point.
He does not answer or look at his phone. Are you kidding? The phone is a
demon
That's how
technology.
people spy on you.
It's
He
the
just
one
got a new
thing.
phone charger.
It's the one thing that Pete has over Spanks.
Pete actually answers his fucking phone.
He's a little
Right, you
confused,
can
but he's got
either
the
know how
spirit.
to use the phone and not check it, or constantly check your phone but not know how to use it.
I know how to use my fucking phone. I just hate my phone. Why would I have?
That's the problem with botanists. They're always on their damn phone.
You'd think he'd always be on. I don't know. Okay.
What, a landline?
Speaking of, in
That
the
was
world,
okay.
Pete this week, he had to get surgery. He had to get his wisdom teeth out. So he's just gonna be in the back of the ship, cotton in his mouth.
Pete was eating some
His roots were really deep. It took a while.
it was all that
I have a story.
the strong roots, yeah.
I have a story. I actually did. When I got my wisdom teeth out.
I thought I was gonna be
I-
fine
that
for
made
it
showing
because he
up
wasn't gonna
entirely
be
worth
here,
it.
and then you with the.
That made showing up today entirely worth it. We have that recorded now.
Yeah, no, Sammy, or not Sammy, Pete, he ate too much movie theater candy. You know, those dots. They ripped out one of his
Raisinets.
fillings. Yeah, exactly.
Milk duds. Those things are really good at ripping fillings out.
Hmm.
And he also got stuck in a door, so...
Right. So yeah, I guess Pete is at the Martian dentist, whatever they call that.
He might be in the back of the thing. He's back. He's just
We can't
out.
afford to see a dentist. We just put Emmy back there with his knives.
He's all dope. Yeah, exactly. We did the dental work. He's totally he's doped up on Emmy's pain drugs right now. Like industrial strength, like designed
Meds
for
from the what's his name?
yeah,
Marshall
amputations.
Mayhem.
Right.
Finally writing it down help me out.
On
Yeah,
your
Pete's down for the
character
count.
post-it.
Yes, on my post-it.
All right, so are you guys gonna like try and leave Mars today, or are you gonna stick around here? Your ship is good. You're ready to go.
Spanks doesn't see any reason not to leave. Like, Spanks is just like, look, we got rid of the girl, and the girl's not going to be taken back to the space mafia. We dealt with some other stupid bullshit. Why are we hanging around here?
I don't know that I believe that.
It's pretty
Believe
lucrative.
what?
I don't know that I believe that she's actually safe with Martha.
Also,
be
we
honest.
made more money on Mars than in
Allow
like
me
2
to
days.
be very specific. She's safe from the space mafia, from the specific problem that she was having. Whether or not she's safe from anything else in the solar system, that's her problem.
That that causes an unfamiliar feeling in my brain that I think might be a conscience. I don't know.
One of those?
I don't know. It's all so unfamiliar to me. All of my instincts are saying to turn tail and run.
Well, then why?
Somehow it just doesn't feel right to leave this girl who trusted us in danger.
Did she trust us?
I think she trusted us all, bud. I don't trust us.
I mean, I don't trust us either, but I don't think she knew that.
I took a couple bullets for her, but I don't know if she trusted me. She didn't even give me her phone number.
I think that she was working. I think she was working with us out of pure necessity because we were the only people that like. And when I say we, I mean you guys, because none of this was my idea.
I'm not the brains of this operation.
Yeah, the brains of the operation is currently knocked out on pain medication.
I don't think this operation has a brain.
Oh no, he's real smart.
He tried to turn her. His grand plan for how to solve this problem was to turn her into a tree. And the more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm wondering. Maybe I just should have let him do it. Maybe I should have just let her become a tree. Because then I really
do you know how to turn someone into a tree?
Yeah, I don't know how to turn anyone into a tree.
That was his whole plan, was to turn her into a tree.
Yeah, but he had the untree serum too.
I don't trust that to work at all.
But he's a professional. He knows what he's doing.
Don't you believe in science? You gotta trust the scientific process.
I believe in people being stupid.
I don't know. Anyway, I can't help but feel somewhat responsible for Anna at this point. We kind of sent her boyfriend to jail and smuggled her off planet, and now her dad sending out mafia bounty hunters and hitmen. Maybe not toward her, but
are you developing some sort of dad instinct? Like, have you been infected with dadness?
Yeah, I get bit by a monkey.
I mean, he did tell my dad off real good.
You got bit by a dad, and now you just have this urge to like adopt this girl and like have a backyard barbecue, maybe go to the father-daughter dance or something.
It's nothing like that. Like, I still think that. Listen, I have no problem with leaving Anna to her own devices, but Martha's bad news. To be honest, I mean, when we came to Mars, there was precisely one person who I wanted to avoid, and I assumed that we would be on and off planet within an hour, and it wouldn't be a big deal. I did not realize that we would get stuck on Mars for multiple weeks, and that the one person I didn't want to talk to on Mars would be the person that we would immediately go and become indebted to on the planet.
The one person you didn't want to talk to! And like, excuse me?
Cosmically, karmically, yeah, this makes sense that this would have happened to me, but I was really hoping that something would have worked out for old Sammy once.
Why do I still hang out with you, man?
Oh, you love me. Come on.
Yeah, it's true. And if I didn't hang out with you, then you'd probably get into worse trouble. I'd probably get into worse trouble.
Yeah, just look at the last 2 weeks.
Well, to be fair, we've made more money on Mars than we have any other job ever combined, so maybe it was a good thing we got stuck here.
I mean, they pay their movie clerks so well. The economy here is very robust.
Yeah.
Listen, I feel like we should at the very least appeal to Anna's nature.
All right, you know what?
If she wants to stay with Martha, if that's what she really wants to do.
Yeah,
then I won't object.
I could like also talk to Martha, and be like, "Hey, Auntie, what the fuck?"
That's
Should we
probably
go with
for the
you
best.
for that, or should we just wait on the ship?
Uh,
I don't know. She seemed real intent on handing me a gun.
I think that you should be ready to, like, maybe come bail me out if my aunt turns out to really be even, like, worse than I thought she was. But I don't think you should come with me. And I
How are we
definitely
gonna
don't-
know if we need to bail you out?
I'll actually use my phone for once.
What if she takes your phone?
I don't fucking know.
Maybe I could
Alright.
just, like, keep an eye on stuff from, like, a distance? I don't know.
I wasn't even gonna go to her in person. I was literally just gonna walk outside and give her a call, y'all.
Oh, okay. That
Okay,
seems a
give
lot
her a
safer.
call.
So yeah, I actually do that. I walk outside and I'm like, and I dial Auntie Martha and I'm like, "Hey, Auntie."
Oh, hello.
All right, so Auntie, what the fuck?
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Well, first of all, I didn't know that you were and my dear friend Sammy were like a thing, and that you still had some kind of like vendetta against him.
Oh, it's about this.
Yeah. So, Auntie, the problem is that when I handed over this girl to you, that I wanted the girl to be like super out of my hair and not my problem anymore. And unfortunately, Sammy has developed some kind of soft spot, and he doesn't trust you to like keep her out of the hands of the space mafia.
I don't know why
which,
he would do such a thing.
Yeah, I honestly don't know why either. I know that like you'll do business with him, but it's not like you like them or anything. So, and it's not like, you know, and all the time I've known you to be a lot of things, but not the kind of person who hands over a girl to, like, go into an arranged marriage she doesn't want to deal with, you know?
No, of course not. That would be horrible
So,
for her. She's
basically
been telling me
what-
all about the life that she's had to deal with her horrible controlling father, and how she's basically a dowry arrangement here in the year of our Lord 2020X.
I know, right? So, like, the problem is that Sammy, because he's still, like, fucked up over your breakup or whatever, he's like, no, we gotta go rescue her from your auntie. And I'm like, I don't think we do, dude. I think maybe it's probably fine. Like, and so anyway, auntie, you've put me in an uncomfortable pickle, is what I'm saying, which is not the first time you've put me in an uncomfortable pickle, and I knew that was a
I
possibility
like
when. Oh man, your mushroom pickles are pretty good, auntie. The point is there something or some way that we can get Sammy to, like, just, you know, let this go, like, you know, give him the peace of mind that even if you and he are definitely, like, done, and that you're willing to send assassins after him and, like, trying to get our little protege to, like, murder his ass, that you're not going to do anything untoward with the young lady.
Listen, you know me more than anybody else. You know I'm not about to hurt that young lady. She needs a place to hide out. I'm working on arrangements to get her where she needs. Now, I offered that nice little Emmy boy his full ride and scholarship, and to pay off his debt, all he had to do was shoot Sammy Sinclair for me. No big deal.
Curiosity, was it like shoot to kill, or did you just want to, like, fuck up his knees or
Oh
something?
no, he needs to be dead.
No, see, that's not gonna work, auntie, because, like, Sammy and I know you're not gonna like to hear this. Sammy and I are like buds, like.
I know. That's why I didn't ask you to do it.
All right, well, I'd still be pretty upset if Sammy got, like, fucking murdered. It would make me sad.
Well, the hit is still open anytime Emmy wants to collect.
Auntie, you're a pain in the ass.
But I will, listen, I have already made arrangements, and Yelica, she's not gonna be on Mars after next weekend.
Okay, cool. What can I ask? What arrangements you made, though? Like,
Well, I certainly didn't make a job with her father.
Oh, really?
Why would I want to do that? That would be horrible. That's the exact opposite of what I'm... I'm a bad actor, by the way. I just want... She's being genuine. I'm not good at this.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, alright, so...
Because I'm seeing your face, and I'm like, okay, I'm not doing good here.
No, okay. So you're not...
She doesn't want to tell you... She doesn't want to tell you the arrangements that she has had, but she assures you that it is not with her dad.
Look, the only reason I'm asking is because I'm trying to get... Okay, listen, Auntie, I'm trying to get Sammy off this planet and out of your hair as fast as possible, and the fastest way to do that is if I can assure him that this kid is gonna be safe. That's all. I'm just trying to get him, like, away from you, so you don't have to be breathing the same planetary air as him anymore. In a way that also doesn't involve him no longer
Put him
breathing.
on the phone!
Okay, I go back in the ship and I said, Sammy, you got it. I just shove the phone next to his ear. I'm like,
what? I'm not gonna fucking... Oh, god damn it.
Sammy Sinclair, the Scat King of Ganymede.
Yeah. What do you want, you murderous
thought
wench?
you could break my heart? You thought you could tear it out and stomp on it in the sidewalk? Like your song, Tear Out Your Heart and Stomp on It on the Sidewalk?
I don't know what to tell you. I wrote that song while we were together. You should have seen it coming.
And he's just, like, trying to listen.
I meant no ill will against you specifically. Look, I like jazz, you know. Jazz is about the lovers that you don't stay with, or something. I don't know. The cosmic jazz winds blew me across the seas of time away from you. Sometimes things don't work out, you know. Let's get it,
Hey, Sammy,
Sammy is nervous scatting into the phone.
Sammy, I know I don't have, like, a lot of dating experience here, but this doesn't seem like the right thing to tell her.
So she says back, listen, I may have hired that nice little Emmy boy to murder you. And that offer is still on the table anytime he wants to collect. I will totally pay off his debt and pay his way into college. Anytime. I don't care. That offer is you make sure that nice boy knows that he can murder you anytime he wants.
Emmy's just
silently
get
your tentacles out. That innocent boy's brain. I am not letting you corrupt this child.
Is this listen, my uncle?
You Martian sea hag. You may have you may got Spanks fooled with this little old lady routine, but I knew you back in the day, and I know exactly what kind of person you are.
She doesn't have me fooled. I know that she's a huge bitch. It's just that I know what kinds of...
Okay, well, me and Spanks do agree on one thing then, regarding you.
Me fooled.
I think where we differ is that I have a pretty good idea of the kinds of huge bitchness she gets up to, and I think that she's gonna leave the girl, like, she's not lying about that part.
Yeah, listen, I have made arrangements for this girl. She's gonna be off planet by the end of next weekend. It's not gonna be any problem. I have not made any deals with her father. Her shitty father. It's a piece of shit, and I hate him. If there was one person I would wish was dead more in the universe than you, it's another you. And then the third on the list would be her father.
Yeah, see, like, this is something that I know, that I've known. Otherwise, I wouldn't have, I didn't even want to do this in the first place, Auntie!
I know!
I'm going to, just to put some mechanics on this, I'm going to read the situation.
Okay.
And I'm going to actually use, since I haven't got to show them off on stream yet, my new...
Your bullet dice.
Ooh,
dice that I got as a birthday present that are shaped.
Not just that, but when you do it,
bullets.
I'm gonna consult the table in my proof of the book. Which I got.
Everybody's getting to show off their
Air
shiny
horns.
feelies, and I don't have anything.
I'm sorry.
You
You'll have a
should
book
show
soon.
all of our little silhouettes on the back.
Yes, also with art from our buddy Violet Fox. That's everybody display your character silhouettes.
Na-na-na-na-na-na. There we are.
Alright, go ahead and
See
roll.
those space cowboys.
I thought
Okay,
you were
so
about to
I'm
like
gonna
throw
roll
that up
my,
and catch it in your mouth.
My 12 bullet and see what we get.
Ow.
That was a 7.
7 on...
Since I was scanning on the phone earlier, can I use my Scat King talent? Could they have cleared my head?
Yes, sure.
Okay. I'll grab my D4 bullet. That brings me to 10.
10?
Nice.
Okay. She seems like she's completely genuine about the offer for Emmy to kill you, and that she wishes there were 2 of you so you could be dead twice, and that she doesn't like her dad, and that she genuinely has set up a safe passage to her. She doesn't want to tell you what it is for safety reasons. Because who knows what the fuck you're gonna do. Plus there are guys from the Space Mafia after you. What if they interrogate you and ask you where she's going? Better if you don't know.
You're gonna head out?
All right. I don't like this one bit, but I guess I don't really have much of another choice. But if I ever get wind that you did anything to harm one hair on this girl's head, Sammy
We
Sinclair
gave
is
her a
coming
haircut.
for you. You keep all bladed objects away from that girl.
She wanted her sides shaved. Who am I to not oblige?
I guess she'll look different now. Emmy says as he's still like listening. Like he's got like his head like right up against the other side of the phone.
And I also imagine that Spanks is still holding the phone.
Right, Spanks is holding it out. Spanks did
He
not
has to
turn it
like
on
lean down
speakerphone.
for this.
Yeah, Spanks did not
just-
turn
yeah.
on speakerphone. He's just
Spanks is
holding
holding the phone out
up to
at arm's length, and Sammy is
yeah.
just like screaming at it.
There's a doodle for later.
Alright, fine. We'll leave Anna in your hands. But I swear to God, if I hear anything about it, there's gonna be hell to pay.
Listen, Sammy, if she fucks it up, then well, I don't really want. Auntie, I may think you're a pain in my ass. I don't actually want to murder you, but if you fuck it up, I might let Sammy murder you. Okay?
Don't worry. The only person who's gonna be murdered out of the people on this phone call is Sammy eventually, by Emmy, I think.
Oh, Auntie, you're so, my Auntie.
Okay, I have to make cookies now. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Oh, don't die on the stairs, dear.
Your cookies taste like shit.
What? No, Sammy, don't you dare.
Sammy slams the phone shut.
Oh,
It's not
no,
even a
you
flip
don't-
phone, you just folded it.
You just break the phone.
Yeah, it
No,
was an Nokia.
no.
Sammy snaps it in half.
No, Spanks definitely has a shitty flip phone. Spanks doesn't have a fucking smartphone. Are you kidding?
He like
It's
There
like
are
flipped
no
it the wrong
smartphones.
way.
Yeah,
Like,
it
it's
snapped it the other direction.
Goodbye.
Alright, well that's settled, I guess.
Don't worry, you can borrow Pete's phone this week.
Pete's like
I don't want
covered
Pete's
in like
toaster.
week
I don't
old
want-
jam.
I don't want Pete's toaster.
We can't
So
even
I guess
do
we should
emojis.
probably get you a new phone.
No, Spanks actually is like, I have a burner phone. It's fine.
Well, Anna's settled. We got the money. The ship's all fixed up, so there's nothing keeping us on Mars at this point.
Exactly. Let's get the fuck out of here. My boss at the club has been bothering me.
Can I drive?
No, maybe.
No, maybe. All right.
Promise I won't lie about breaking the ship again.
Yes, you will.
You what? Oh wait, no, we didn't take care of that. I forgot.
No,
Spanks wasn't here for that confession.
Alright. Then, looking at the book, with the rolls in the book. So if you're getting out, you're gonna go on the tunnel network. Traveling between planets will require someone on the starship to make a program a starship break to chart the proper course through the tunnel network.
Oh no, I have the highest brains in this group right now, don't I?
Well, what's your brains?
My brains is a D8, and my talent is a good sense of direction.
Yeah, my brain's
Okay,
is a
see,
D6.
mine is also an 8, but your talent helps more than mine does.
God, we're all just so fucking stupid.
Well,
And
Pete's the D12. So do you really want Pete to
Sammy
drive?
bit my finger.
Wow. Hey guys, can you hear the frogs over my
No.
audio? Oh, good.
No? Should we?
They're very loud.
Nah, you're good.
Yay.
That's what that was Pete's contribution.
It was Pete. Do you hear the frogs?
You guys hear the frogs? I had soda for lunch.
Yeah, hey Doc, you think you're good enough to fly the ship? Can you
Look, he
hear
gave me
the frogs?
He gave me a lesson. I think I got this.
I don't have my
You know.
passport.
Shoot. That means my ID's fake, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, it turns out I'm not actually, like, 60-something.
yeah, I could have told
Surprise,
you
right?
that. I could have told you that, kid. Yeah, aren't you like 5?
I don't know. We should have maybe asked that.
Age is just a number.
Yeah,
On
exactly.
your character sheet.
Age is
There's
just a number.
There's not even a space for age
I know.
on this character sheet.
I didn't think it was important.
Alright, I guess I should roll for program a starship.
Yeah.
I was gonna suggest
Okay.
you roll a D100, and that's what we all decide that Emmy's new age is.
I could. But first I'm
We're
gonna
like,
roll
what
this
age do you
D8.
want to be?
What age do you want to be? Well, that's a 5 total, so...
Well, I got
That may actually be how long Emmy has been around.
I got 87.
Oh, no, I mean, that was what I rolled for the program a starship.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought you were.
I said I was
going
gonna roll that first, and then roll the D100.
Well, did
so I wouldn't take
that
up
was
time.
your total?
My total for the D8 plus the D4 was 5.
Well, that's fine.
Okay.
Alright, roll 2d6.
I'm gonna get 2.
Just
Okay,
roll
fine,
a
I'll just
d6
roll one
and
twice.
roll it again, it's fine.
That was a 1, and that was a 3.
4 days per planet they're traveling past. So where are you guys going? Are you going to Saris?
Yeah, we got to go back to Saris because Sammy has to get his saxophone back.
Okay.
According to the D100, he's 23.
Nobody likes you when
That
you're
makes
23.
sense.
It was just hilarious because that's how old he is in another game.
Alright.
I can't escape
Emmy's
it.
like, what's my age again?
Yeah. He's probably got that song on tape.
His
I don't
car's
know.
in the front yard. He's sleeping
Emmy has
with
been
his-
listening to What's My Age Again by Blink 182. Blink 182, so like Blink 182,000 on repeat.
Yeah, that when you caught him like listening to his Walkman, staring off into the like 1,000-yard stare or whatever, that's what he was listening to. You could just barely hear it on the little like Sony earphones.
It was off of Sammy's cover album.
Yes,
His,
it was
saxophone
Sammy's
cover.
cover of What's My Age Again.
Classical music.
What's my age again?
His classical music cover album of Green Day, Blink 182, Good Charlotte, I Fight Dragons.
My car is in the front yard and I'm sleeping with my clothes on.
What the hell is call ID?
So the 5 will get you travel where you want to go in the normal amount of time, which is 4 days.
That's not bad for my second ever flight.
So let's see. Taxes will be equivalent to 100 cash per
We
person.
can actually afford that now.
Yeah, I don't have to puppy eye Sammy into paying for me this time.
Somebody's gonna have to pay for Pete because he's not here.
I'll pay for
He can't-
Pete.
he
I
can't-
think I
he
am the most
can't,
rich.
He can't
We
pay.
I actually think
Pete
I
pays for all of it.
that 4,000.
Yeah, Doc, you're good for covering this, right?
We just need your bank card a little bit.
Yeah, just let me hang on to that for you.
Well, look,
Safekeeping.
Dad's credit cards are super not gonna work now.
Oh yeah, they immediately cancel the credit card of anyone who's been put into prison.
All right. Well, like I said, I think I actually am the richest in the group right now because I haven't paid for shit.
That's hilarious.
I
And also,
I
I wasn't with the group when we got paid, so
Yeah, you have.
I have over $7,000
Well, I don't know. How much
dollarinos.
did you get paid for your gig?
I don't know. Roll 2d6s and add 100.
Does anyone have more than $7,200 dollarinos?
Add 2 zeros. To the
okay,
end of it.
so
No.
I got 700. I got 700 for my
Alright.
gig. That's not bad.
So how much is taxes again?
It's $100 per person per planet, and Ceres and Mars are right next to each other, so it's just 100.
Okay. Yeah, I can cover Pete.
And then I don't know how much fuel do you guys have? Do you have it written down?
I don't know. I think we can just dig it out of Pete's wallet. I think Pete can pay for himself.
Pete has been like feeding me this whole time.
Let's see, food. It's 1d10 per day.
Yeah,
It's 4
Sammy.
days.
Sammy tries to like fish Pete's debit card out of his wallet while he's drugged out of his mind, but Emmy talks him out of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh right,
I am your shoulder
that-
angel.
that
I am the one.
conscience
I am
thing.
actually your conscience.
I forgot about that already.
Yeah, I know. I'm your conscience.
Okay, I'll just go ahead and subtract 100 for me.
I'll subtract 200 for me.
And then the food is 1d10 for every day, so 4d10s. And add it up.
For each of us, right? Individually?
Yeah. Because you're all buying your own food.
Oops.
Pete
I
has
just dropped it
special
on the floor.
sludge that they gave him, like prescription.
4d10s
food
or
sludge.
1d10 and multiply it by 4?
No, it's 4d10s.
Okay.
Because if you go buy food every day, you're gonna spend a different amount.
And it's that times 10?
No, there's no
1d10
timesing.
per day. Yeah, it's just 1d10. You have like a
So
You're not
I
gonna spend
rolled,
more than
like-
$10 on a meal.
Okay, cool.
I rolled a total over the 4 days of 7 because that is how ass my D10 is rolling right now.
That's actually good for you. That means you spent $7.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
You want low rolls.
$7 for 4 days of food. I made that bag of shredded cheese last.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sammy spent $31.
Jesus Christ, what is he eating? What costs 30? What did you spend $31 on?
It's all those
Just
space gas
eight.
station hot dogs. All those
Eight.
Ganymede hot dogs. It's expensive to get those shipped off of Ganymede.
Look, it takes a lot of food to shove your conscience back down.
He's got a mini fridge on the Dosage Tango that's full of like freeze-dried Ganymede hot dogs, and it's just really expensive to keep those running.
I apparently just ate cheese for 4 days. I don't know.
Alright, how much did Spanks have to spend?
What do I roll again?
It's 4 d10s. And then add it all up.
Where the fuck are my D10?
Probably picked up like a gas station salad or something. I don't know.
Okay, 8 plus 18.
You can also
19,
decide not to eat if you want to become hungry.
Oh wait, no.
I
We
got
got all of those
25.
vegetarian pizzas
I got
after
25.
putting my dad in jail.
Did you get 25?
Doesn't smoking? That's true. We did. Doesn't smoking stave off hunger?
Yeah.
I like food.
Well, here's the thing. If
Yeah,
you
no,
become
that's what it
hungry,
was.
You suffer no mechanical disadvantages or penalties, but you are obligated to complain about how you haven't eaten at every available opportunity.
Clearly, that's what happened. Is nobody wanted the leftover vegetarian pizza.
Yeah, it had the Daya cheese on it. It's all congealed and like it doesn't spread the same way.
And we just ate it cold for 4 days, I guess, and then like bought a salad.
Great.
Apologies to my dad who loves Daya cheese. We'll be listening to this later.
All right, cool. So, the travel back to Ceres is uneventful. You are not chased by assassins or people trying to get someone on your ship or anything
Betty
of the
White
sort.
clones.
Or
Betty White
clones.
I have to.
This,
I have to mention.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I have to mention I had 72-17, and because of the 200 for taxes and the 7 for food, it's now an even 70-10, and it makes me
Wow.
happy.
You're never gonna get rid of that 10.
I'm at 4808.
Nice.
See, this is why I made it the D10 to fuck with everybody's numbers. Because everything else that you can buy is like even amounts of 50. Alright, so, is there anything you guys want to buy before you leave? You guys got a bunch of money now.
What kind of things do you buy on Mars?
I mean, you can buy anything.
Jam.
Regular. Oh no, this is too close to the table, and I didn't fix it. In the final.
What is?
That's gonna be fucked up.
That's
The,
whatever. That's fine.
yeah, it'll be fine.
That doesn't matter at all.
It'll be fine. Nobody will give a shit.
It'll be
Nobody
considered a
gives shit about that.
collectible
Next
when you
printing.
release the second edition.
Oh well.
Was there anything I needed to replace? Because,
I
I know,
mean-
I kept running out of stuff.
What do you? Yeah. What do you have now? Because you lost your
I have-
grappling hook.
Mm-hmm. I have 2 knives, some bombs, and some pain drugs in a duffel bag.
Wait, you used the pain drugs on Pete. Remember?
Yeah, I keep saying that, but, Onslaught keeps saying that I don't run out, so...
That's how it works.
Okay.
Spend it once, it's fine.
I'm just hoarding
So
a
we're
shit
just
ton of
we're just
drugs
dosing him
in
every
a
like
duffel
20
bag.
minutes.
I buy some sausages, and then I also get some cheese. And then what I do is I get those little jam cookies.
Clearly the
Little
$7
triangle
was...
Jam cookies.
Sorry, go ahead. Oh yeah, the
Triangle.
ones that... Yeah, the ones that everybody's been making because of the holiday. I forgot the name
Right.
Are
of.
they?
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
jam cookies? Are they made of Michael Jordan jam?
Yes.
Of course.
And I was gonna say that's what I spent my $7 on was Baja Blast. Had to take some back with me.
Yeah, they don't have it on Ceres.
It's my favorite food. It's literally what it
Baja.
was. I just spent $7 on soda
It's really
and
hard
ate
to get.
leftover pizza.
Okay, Sammy. I spent the whole time trying to find the gear list that I printed out. Sammy buys a Kevlar vest, a bulletproof vest,
Ooh,
because he's fully expecting to get assassinated,
dude, double wounds.
On his
and
ride
regular
home.
Wounds. Okay.
which he could use. Sammy takes a lot of double wounds.
The loaded pistol and a bulletproof vest. All right. We got. Do we want anything else? Didn't Emmy used to have something?
Can't remember.
Emmy
You
used to
used to
have
have-
the climbing gear. Emmy had restraints.
Oh yeah,
Restraints,
Are
that's what it was. Yeah, let me get some more
Are
restraints.
gone now. That's what it was.
That's
Yeah,
right,
last time we
'cause-
had to use the big velvet rope with the movie theater.
Yeah,
to tie
they're
up.
$25. That's super easy to get.
All right, how much are restraints? Because I don't have that
25.
open. They're what?
25. I have a
25. So... Hang on, I'm gonna double check it. Make sure my math is right here, but I think I just made a funny number with my total.
Ooh. I don't think you did.
Yes, I now have 69.85.
Oh. Nice. Alright, anything else?
Should somebody text Jim and see if he wants anything?
Jim can
No,
buy
he can
stuff
buy it
when
on
he-
Sarah.
Like, hey Jim, we're going
Yeah.
to the store. You want anything?
Wait,
He couldn't
Actually-
even text when he was coherent.
Spanks actually goes ahead and picks up some varietal seeds of the
Okay.
types that are made to be grown indoors, like in indoor gardens.
Alright.
And just for the guy, because you know what, a couple of happy little plants will probably make the man happy.
Are you
Happy little
starting
trees.
a? Are you starting a terrarium on the Dosage Tango? Is this
Maybe.
Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order? You collecting plant species from every planet we go to?
Wait, is that a thing you can do in Fallen Order?
Yeah, it is. You collect
I was not
plants
at all
from each
interested in
planet
that.
that you go to, and
was
so
not
on your ship you have a
interested in
little
Roll Tide.
terrarium, and you get to watch them grow as the time in the game progresses.
That sounds BioWare
it's-
as fuck.
What's the
I want a little terrarium.
what's the bonus on restraints again? Because I don't have the thing open.
Restraints are
I
Plus
like
two.
terrariums way better than fish tanks.
+2 to restrain.
Cool. This will be easier when I have the physical book in like my hands.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
actually
it's-
see restraints on this. Oh no, there they are.
Don't scare him like
Big
that.
weapon and information apparatus.
Well, he just printed out old shit.
No, I mean
so-
this is also like 3 versions ago. This is way out of date.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing that Emmy lost was his Tesla gun because Sammy sold it
Oh,
I don't know
yeah.
where it went.
That's right.
along with
It
an
must have-
indeterminate amount of labor that I never made good on.
It must have fallen out the window.
Fuck, you just gave me another debt. You promised that
You
man I
could've-
would work for him, and then I never did.
It's been a couple of days. You've probably like helped sweep.
He was very like just hang out here and that counts as work.
No one even like told Emmy that he was supposed to. He just like picked up a broom and started working.
Look, I painted your whole fence.
But you had a to-do list on the fridge. I just went ahead and took care of it.
All right, so the trip home is uneventful.
As you said.
Yeah, you come on in, swing into the airport, come on down. They give you a passcode.
We come in swinging. As soon as
Yeah.
the door opens, Sammy's out there like throwing punches, expecting there to be mafia hitmen
Nope.
around every corner.
Nope, nothing. And the attendant at the airport hangar station, he says he checks you in after he processes your taxes and all that, and he says, "Oh, Sammy Sinclair, the Scat King of Ganymede."
Who's asking? Who
Me,
put
I'm
you up to
asking.
this?
Me, I'm
Who have you
asking.
been
Are you-
talking to?
Someone did put me up to this, actually. I have a and he ruffles through his papers on his desk and he holds up a card.
Sammy
He says-
Sinclair, I got something for you. A letter.
Amy just like instinctively moves bodily in front of him.
Whoa, you guys are jumpy.
Really rough trip. It was eventful.
Okay. Well, anyway, and he hands you the card, and he says, "At the we have a locker service, and this was left for you. I was told to give you this card with the number on it."
Sammy's just like squinting at the card and squinting at the guy. And he just like slowly like slips it into his back pocket and he like backs away with his hand on his gun.
What kind of someone?
Like,
Oh, for God's sake! I look at the card.
no, Sammy looked at the card.
Oh, what does it say on it?
It just
says
has a
the
locker
doc's
number.
alive. He says he's in the Old West, but he's still alive.
Well, it wasn't someone asking for your autograph, but at least it wasn't someone trying to kill you.
Oh, thank you for reminding me. You need to sign here to show that you received
Thank you
it.
for reminding me. He pulls out a gun.
Ah, God.
Okay, Sammy signs.
Great.
It says Yuri Popinski.
God damn it.
We just find out that that's actually his legal name.
Maybe. Who can say?
Yeah, the note says the number of the locker and the pin to get in.
Okay. And it's in the hangar?
Yeah, they have like a
Okay.
separate room that's all lockers.
Okay.
You've never needed this service before, so it wasn't relevant to you.
Totally been there the whole time. No questions asked.
Yeah.
Are there any other people in the spaceport?
I mean, there are a few people, but they're just going about their business. Some of them have luggage, some of them have other stuff.
Okay. Is there like, let's say, is there like a bookstore? Is there like a, I can't remember what you call the bookstore chain that they have in every airport. But is there like
I don't know.
is
It's
there
been
like
so
a
long
Stars
since-
and Noble?
There's a Narns and Boble.
And Narns and Boble? Okay. So Sammy goes in, and what's the cheapest book?
The cheapest book?
Yeah, what's the cheapest book in the Narns and Boble?
I mean, it's a huge store. You'd have to go through here for hours to find.
I mean,
the
just like
absolute
just like
cheapest.
on the they have like stuff
Crossword.
at the
Door
registers.
clerk.
You like staff picks, that kind of thing.
No, it's the analog version of Wordle. Just called a crossword.
It's like scratch, like lottery tickets. That's not how Wordle works, but sure. So yeah, Sammy buys a copy of the analog version of Wordle.
Okay.
How much does that cost?
What is the most annoying number for you to have subtracted from your
Right now I have
Single
4708.
47?
So
It costs
4708,
46.
so it costs 46?
Yeah.
Okay. Jesus Christ, these spaceport bookstores, they charge you an arm and a leg.
It's $4,600 Enos.
Wait, yeah, 4600 or is 46?
46.
Okay.
Maybe you'll also get a funny number.
I'm not bothering to do math right now. I'm just going to write it down and figure it out later. Like
This
4708
ends
minus
badly for you
46.
if you do that.
No.
That's
But
someone who has
yeah,
lived
Sammy.
my life in that style before.
So Sammy's got this book. He looks around. I'm gonna roll a gather intel to see if there's any like, I don't know. Is there like a kid around, like a teen,
A teenager with attitude?
convenient teen? Not Emmy.
I could be.
There's a kid named Zach. He's doing martial arts and
He's doing a cool flip. His rocking isn't playing in the background. Then he's like, okay, well, it can't be that guy. Okay, I got a 10. A net 10.
to do what? To find a kid?
Yeah. I was looking
Yeah.
for like just a kid hanging out.
Yeah, you can find a kid. I don't know why you needed to roll for it.
Is he?
I don't know, just
like
saw the
this-
thing
I
I
don't
think
know.
I
I have
should roll
no
for it.
idea where you're going
Bad.
with this.
Okay, so Sammy
He's-
waves down this. Sammy waves. He's like, "Hey kid, come here."
Yeah, what?
Emmy looks up, assuming that you're talking to him.
Not different kid. Come on.
Different kid.
Hey, kid. Hey, what's your name?
My name's Tommy.
How old are you?
This is Ceres. So probably like 30.
I'm 32.
Well, listen. I need you to do me a favor, okay? Listen. I'm on a trip with my wife. She's not here right now. She's getting our luggage, but I'm picking up a present for our anniversary. So I need you to take this bag here and go to the locker with this number on it.
All right.
And I want you to put the book in the locker. It's a present for my wife. It's gonna be a surprise, but I can't put it in there myself because it needs to be a surprise for her. So can you go do this for me, and I'll pay you $10.
Wow, $10. That's worth like $1.
I got one shiny dollarino with your name on it.
I'll go. I'll do it. And he takes the card and he takes the crossword puzzle, and he goes to the locker.
Okay. And Sammy's just
this
watching
is-
intently.
Okay, you.
I think Sammy is expecting this to blow up.
He puts the code into the locker. He opens it up. You see in the locker is your saxophone.
Okay.
He puts the crossword puzzle in. He closes the locker, and then he takes the thing with the paper with the code on it, and he crumples it up and he puts it in his pocket and he walks away.
He's like, wait, kid, get back here!
What?
Get back here! Come here!
Why? Dude, this wasn't even worth
I
a
didn't
dollar.
give you the $10 yet.
I
for one thing.
don't care. He starts walking away.
Don't you want the dollarino?
No.
Emmy, restrain that kid.
He's gonna be like, you're really not good with kids. Hey, I've got an
great with
extra Baja
children.
Blast
Now
from
fire
Mars.
him up.
It's like, okay, so wait a minute. You were about to like just go completely bonkers out of your way to like help some girl that you don't know, and now you're totally willing to use a small child as a bomb detector. I'm just saying that
Amy's
your
just gonna
ethics
pull
are
out.
inconsistent here, man.
Amy's just gonna pull out a coveted can of Baja Blast straight from Mars and be like, "Hey, want to trade paper for the soda?"
What? Give me manipulate someone.
Okay. Does my innocent face give me a bonus here?
Absolutely. Does it ever not? I don't think there's been a single situation that you've tried to.
I think blending in has not helped.
Oh, okay.
It's
Cool.
too
That is 8.
viciously innocent.
8.
That is pretty good for my D6.
So the kid comes up to
plus
you,
D4.
and he looks at the soda, and he pulls out the crumpled piece of paper, and he looks at it, and he looks at the soda, and he looks at the crumpled paper, and he says, well, really like crumpled paper, but I need soda for lunch.
This is from Mars. You can't even get it here.
And he immediately takes the soda and gives you the crumpled paper.
Thank you.
Okay,
Cracks it
well
open
that
and
whole
chugs it, and he
get
runs
out of here.
off.
But to say, like, doesn't like Baja Blast notoriously have like some of the highest caffeine content
Yes.
of any soda?
It's pretty good.
Rip that
Vibrating.
kid's parent.
Okay, well that was all super worthwhile.
Yeah, what were you even doing?
He just wanted to make sure that, like, not necessarily that it was a bomb, but it could have been a bomb, or he could
In
have
an
been
airport?
arrested by airport
You can't say
security.
bomb in an
Listen,
airport.
okay, well, that the whole thing was a long, drawn-out Get Shorty reference. It's fine. It doesn't matter. my DeVito heads know. All right, Sammy goes over and he opens the locker.
Okay, there is a crossword puzzle and your saxophone.
But you only have room for one.
That's actually Sammy playing it. It's like, oh, it feels so good to be blowing the old pipes again.
So is that your debt cleared? What is the exact
I guess.
wording?
My prize saxophone is being held for ransom by the Space Mafia, so I do have it back.
You have it back. That's the.
But
you
yeah,
have
so I
it.
guess I did clear. I guess I cleared my
Technically
debt.
speaking, because here's the thing. She said she was gonna pull some strings, and get you in the clear.
Technically, yeah. The situation was Meat Packer Russo, was holding Sammy's saxophone.
Yeah.
For ransom.
Then he died.
Because, and then he died. Sammy has the saxophone back, so that aspect of it is in the clear. In the process of that, he has set himself up in an entirely different set of dangerous circumstances
like it
with
would be a
Mafia
regret
being sent
then,
after him.
wouldn't it?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, technically, his regret is that he picked up this girl off of Saris, and now there are Mafia hitmen being sent after him.
Well, alright, so you are the first person in a CU Space Cowboy game that I know of to officially clear a debt.
Woo! Only took
your-
7 sessions?
Your talent die permanently becomes a D6.
Hell yeah. I leveled up.
He's just like, maybe I should probably go give some of this money to the university before they send someone. Because I do have marked that all of the money we got from the chips, from Dad's chips, I have marked separately.
Spanks's regret is going to be a hell of a lot harder to deal with.
I was gonna say, what is Spanx?
I don't actually know.
Spanx is emotional wasteland. Spanx is just depressed as fuck.
So Spanx has to go to therapy. This campaign is gonna last a really long time.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna go a lot longer than 12 sessions, you guys.
We'll see. That's the thing. I don't know how long these are supposed to last. This is an experiment. We're learning.
This game. I've known campaigns in other games to go on for a very long time.
Honestly,
sure,
yeah. I mean, 12 is the number that we've been like spitballing, but there isn't any actual like reason that we're beholden to that. That was just the number that Onslaught said.
It could go 16. It could go 26.
I figured that this campaign would go until we got bored or couldn't like make our schedules work at all, or like until we decided we were done.
No, I think
increments of anime season episodes.
I was gonna say, yeah.
I think it goes until everybody resolves and the other thing clears.
Yeah, it's also like part of the reason I picked that is I literally don't even know. I don't.
Well, we'll get there.
I was like, I don't know what Spanx's problem is. I don't know what would cause Spanx to like. And so I just went. Spanx is fucking depressed, basically. Spanx is an emotional wasteland. And partly because I didn't want to come up with anything angsty or whatever. I was just like, nah. But
Spanx owes an emotional debt to himself.
Yeah, we'll figure it out eventually. Like, you know.
I will.
Well, speaking of debts, Emmy is anxious to get over to the Bursar's office and drop off all of these,
Bursar?
Yeah.
Bursar? We say
Bursar, whatever.
I don't know.
I'm from
failed out of
Texas,
college,
leave
so
me alone!
I want that as a bumper sticker.
I'm
from Texas, leave me alone!
Are you
just a cowboy
Texas?
crying?
Yes!
Not you, I meant...
I'm from Colorado, but I did live in Texas for like 4 years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we briefly lived in the same state and never crossed paths, despite the fact
Texas.
that I was in
Texas is
Houston
not
once.
hard to do. Texas is
No, Texas is fucking
gigantic.
huge.
Yeah,
Like,
but I was in Houston at some point while you were living there, I
Houston
recall.
is-
Houston is also like the 4th largest city in America.
yeah, Houston is also fuck off huge. It's like I lived in San Francisco for a while, and every so often somebody will be like, "Oh, we lived in California at the same time," and it'll be like, "You lived in LA."
Yeah, but also in Texas, driving 6 hours to see somebody's nothing.
Yeah, whereas in California, that's sort of like, I mean, you might take the bus, but
You gotta get on the
well, no, people
95.
from LA will drive to see you, and then you'll tell people from LA, "Why did you fucking come to see me? You're from LA. I don't want to see you."
But anyways, Emmy needs to go take the poker chip winnings down to the university.
Did you
That's
get
not
them
true.
changed
I understand
out?
nice people from LA. Sorry to my friends
Yes!
from LA. If any of you are watching
Okay.
this, I know you're actually all lovely.
We had to go up to the dude and like
right.
we basically
That's
just
right.
like
I
dropped
remember.
a duffel bag full
I
of
remember.
chips.
I remember. Okay.
And then Emmy's like, "Can I keep this? Because I'm gonna use it to pay off my debt."
All right. So, so you go to the Saris University bursar's office with a big duffel bag full of cash.
Specifically with the big duffel bag full of dollarinos from a casino.
They're like, hi, can I help you?
Yeah, I've got some tuition to pay off.
I hope for your sake that these people aren't like my bursar's office where I was trying to give them money and they made it a pain in my ass.
So did we put a number on this?
No, we never put a number on it, but it's basically a semester's worth of tuition. Because that's all he got into. He got like halfway into the semester and found out none of it was paid.
So how much are you paying right now?
I have already previously sent $2,350, and I'm going to drop another $2,400.
So my student
You
loan
owe
debt
$50.
That's all that's left?
That's all that's left.
After the both of those amounts?
Yeah.
Okay, well then I'll pull out 50 more dollarinos and drop that down.
Why didn't you just pay all this if you had this money? What's wrong with you?
didn't have the money.
Yeah, I didn't have it until like a week ago.
I don't want to ask where you got this money, kid. Is it all legit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, and I give him the most innocent puppy eyes.
All right. Your debt has been cleared.
Yay!
You're the second person to ever reach.
There's a reason I was making everybody else pay for my shit.
Your talent die permanently becomes a D6. And now you have to
Heck
pick
yeah,
regret.
get out of here, D4. I never have to use a D4 again.
Yeah. Now you have to pick a regret.
Oh, well, it was jailing my dad before
Oh,
getting
okay.
all the
All right,
information
good.
about why
Great.
I was a
Also,
clone.
I realized I don't Spanks didn't start with a debt because all I did was I started with a regret.
Yeah,
but-
that's what it is. That's how it
Right.
works. You pick
You,
one
you
or the
can
other.
you can choose either one.
Okay.
And then when you clear
Cool.
the other one, you get the opposite.
Like Pete's is also he
Which-
has a regret.
As we're,
But not
I
a
think,
debt, I think.
discovering among play, they sort of become intertwined with the things you have done.
I was
Yeah.
like, oh, I've got 2 D6 in here. Which one will I pick? And I was like, not this fucking one. This stupid one.
The-
So
The one
get
that goes
sparkly
1,
purple one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 2, and 9.
The one that the one that the fucking okay. You weren't here for this, but yeah, like that's the 2, and then that's the 5. And it's a square face, so like I was misreading it the whole time.
It was bad.
But the 6 has a dot to let you
It
know
was
which
a
one
whole
it is.
thing.
I was very irrationally upset.
All right, now what?
Okay, now I gotta mark all this shit off, but oh wait, I just need to mark off the you said it was what, 50 that I had left over?
Yeah.
So now it's 69.30. Well, not 69 anymore, but it's
Ruined it.
it's 45.35.
45-30. That's too much money. I gotta find a gold sink for you guys.
Hats. We need better hats and a hat for our ship.
I just realized
Your
that it was
ship is a
literally
hat.
We need a smaller
4,800.
hat for a hat.
It was literally 4,800 was the tuition, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to institute loot boxes into CU Space Cowboy.
Do not tempt me.
That's what this
Yay.
game is missing, is a gotcha mechanic.
All right. So now what?
Oh, well, shit. Sammy's got his saxophone back, so he's like, all right, well, it's been real. See you guys around.
See you, Space
Hey, you said
Cowboys.
you were going to teach me how to play saxophone.
Yeah, you have to.
Oh, yeah,
God.
shit.
Sammy, gig
Sammy's
on
new
Thursday.
regret is that he promised to teach Emmy how to play the
That's
saxophone.
your new debt. You have to teach Emmy how to play saxophone.
No, not really.
Sammy, we have the gig on Thursday, right?
Oh, at the,
Yeah.
The cool burn.
Sure.
Awesome. See you around, dude. Wait, Sammy, are you okay? You dated my aunt. Does that make you my uncle?
Were you going to start calling you
No,
Uncle
absolutely
Sammy?
not.
Are you sure?
Okay.
You see a ring on this finger?
Yeah, it'd be kind of weird to call you Uncle Sammy.
I might do it anyway, just to piss you off. Nah.
Yeah,
Uncle
yeah.
Sammy Sinclair, the Scat King of Ganymede. Make his name even longer.
If they say you want a gold sink, I have to buy a saxophone.
That's true. You do have to buy a saxophone.
To erase all this
So
shit
wait,
out.
is Spanks just like dipping?
What? No, I'm. What are we doing? I don't. Where are we going?
Oh no, you just made that sound like Spanks was leaving.
No. Sounded like you were leaving.
Well, I know that Pete was gonna, like, undo all of those trees, but he's a little, just angles back to the ship.
Yeah.
But, maybe I should figure out, after I get the saxophone, maybe I should figure out all this, I don't know,
Dad stuff out.
dad stuff.
Do you need us to kill your dad?
What?
Your dad. He sounded like a shitty dude. Do we need to murder him?
No, we jailed him.
Oh, but you had some questions for him. That's right.
Yeah,
we need to
'cause-
break him out of prison so we can ask him a question
We
and
don't
then murder him.
No. We probably don't have to break him out. We just have to, like, usually you can, like, unless he's in some kind of max facility, like, we can probably
I
just
mean,
go. and
that's
petition
everywhere.
the-
He's absolutely in a maximum security
That's everywhere
facility.
now.
He was
Yeah,
he
No,
was doing
he's done crypto.
cryptocurrency.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on. There's gotta be some way we can petition to, like, interrogate the man. Especially
Oh,
as
well-
bounty hunters.
I still have the house key.
Oh, well, then why didn't you say so? Let's just go break into his house, unless his house is on Mars.
No, it was here. I was born here.
Oh, good. Well, let's just break into his fucking house. It's not even
I don't know
breaking-
why he was on Mars. He ran away,
if,
and then,
if
you know.
Emmy has the key, it's not even breaking; it's just entering.
Yeah, I was just saying. I was just like,
Yeah,
"Look,
it is your
let's do
house,
it."
right?
Well, I mean, no one's paid the bills in a while.
Give me the fucking keys, kid.
Okay, jeez.
Give me the fucking keys.
All right, let's
If,
go.
if Spanks is going to do this, it has to be breaking and entering
So Emmy just like crosses his
for
arms.
it
He's
to
like,
be worthwhile for Spanks.
Emmy just
So
crosses
Spanks
his
has
arms.
to be the one he's entering.
Okay, so
No,
so we're gonna go do this. We're gonna
Yeah.
go do this.
He hands the
Okay.
keys and then crosses his arms and says like, "All right, where do I live?"
That's an excellent question. I give the keys back.
I'm the one with the good sense of direction.
Yeah, I have no idea. But my point is, kid, do you want us to, like, go do this? Because
I mean, yeah, I should probably and he like lowers his voice. If I'm a clone, I should probably figure out, if someone's gonna come looking for me.
yeah, probably.
The
Also,
clone
you
catchers,
know-
they have like dog catchers whose job it is to go around and like collect stray clones of the big net.
Also, can you believe that the university said I missed too many days of school and now I can't even like pass the classes I had to pay for.
I'm telling you, kid, college is all a big scam anyway. Music's where the money's at.
No, it's not.
Especially
If you want to be a broke dumbass forever.
And if
I'm
that
already
doesn't
a
work
broke
out, have you
dumbass.
considered going into tabletop role-playing game design?
God. There are several ways to be a broke dumbass forever. It's true.
I mean, I'm already a broke dumbass.
But yeah, I mean, I don't get anything else going on today. I'm down for doing some light larceny.
I have the key!
No, Sammy's already like picking up like rocks off the ground, like testing them for weight.
Like, at the
for
most, there might not
maximum
be,
velocity.
like... At the most, maybe the utilities got turned off. I don't know. I've been living with you.
Where do you live, kid?
And he rattles off some address that I definitely know.
It's in the slums is a large apartment tenement building that is pretty dilapidated that your dad used to live in, and you lived there too for a while, obviously.
Just around the corner from Village of the Damned, right?
More like overlooking it.
So Emmy had a good view of where he was very possibly going to end up living.
So he didn't even, like, own a home. We were renting.
Yeah, the way rental works in Ceres is it's big, huge blocks of time, and if you end up not paying it, especially in the slums, they really don't like enforce trying to evict people that much because it's actually more of a hassle to do that than to just let people live in squalor.
It's rent controlled.
It's like Kowloon.
Yeah.
If y'all haven't heard of the Kowloon
well,
Walled City, like look that shit up. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's also bad, but oh
It doesn't exist anymore either.
no,
they
it's gone. But
paved it and put up a parking lot.
It's a park actually, but yeah.
Ooh, bop, 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 bop.
So yeah, I lead everyone to where I was living before I started living in Sammy's ship.
Well, this is a shithole.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it smells like urine and crack.
Yeah, thinking about it, I'm not entirely sure why I thought my dad had the money to pay for my college.
He told you he did.
Yeah. I was just dumb enough to believe him.
All right,
How did he have enough money to get himself cloned if he was living in this place?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Oh, okay, so we
Oh, okay.
we open the door, I guess.
Yeah. Well, the
Yes,
door is locked.
I have the key.
Right.
You put the key in. You turn the knob. The door opens.
Okay, what do we
This isn't
see?
D&D, and we're not going to take 20 minutes to get past the door.
What do we see?
So it is a like a 3-bedroom because there's like a living room and then 2 bedrooms on each side apartment. Obviously well lived in and then not maintained for at least a year. There's a leak in the ceiling that has caused a lot of discoloration and damage to the floor. It smells really bad. There's lots of old food piled up and garbage. The place has really gone to shit, especially since Emmy left.
And this is the moment Sammy realizes that his ship was an upgrade.
Like, damn, you live like this?
I was waiting for it. Well, I don't anymore.
Damn, kid, you live like this?
I mean, it used to be maintained a little better, but between you
No,
not
wait,
being there
how-
and
How long if there's rotten food in here, how long has the food been there? Like, was somebody living in here recently?
her dad.
Well, whenever I found out that my tuition hadn't been paid, I came home to see if Dad was going to answer the questions. He was just fucking gone.
Oh, okay. Well, so let's, I suppose, have a look-see around here.
Wait, is this when we could do your
Are we
Is
looking
this
for
when we're
something?
gonna do your I can't remember the word for it, your module that you wrote?
Wait, that I wrote?
No, the Onslaught
no,
wrote.
no.
Your there's not a fridge monster.
No. Thanks for spoiling next week, Alex.
Damn it.
Now I
Okay,
can't
you
do
can
that.
cut it out.
I'm-
Okay, we edit the podcast, so you can cut that part out.
Yeah, I guess, gather intel? I'll do the brains thing, and I'll go through
Well,
whatever...
what are you looking at exactly?
Just gonna go to
'Cause
his room.
there's the living. You can. Okay, well, there's
Well,
a
okay,
door.
so gather intel. My gather intel's under cool, but I'm really not sure if cool is gonna help me in this situation.
Well, what are you doing?
I was just gonna rifle through their shit.
You could
Okay,
read
well,
a situation.
There's shit in the living room, but there's the door to Emmy's dad's bedroom.
Mhm.
Is locked.
I kick it in.
And he's just like, hey, found a locked door.
Yeah, then Spanks is immediately like, oh!
All right, give me break stuff.
Okay, and also... So,
This
yeah,
is
break
definitely
stuff.
lesbian himbo shit.
I was
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
say.
That is a 9.
Ooh.
My amazing legs.
So
Yeah, I'm not so good at kicking indoors, I found
so
out.
the door busts open, but now your leg hurts a little bit. Go ahead and take a wound.
Don't.
It's
Homer
it was
Simpson's
like-
immediately.
It was like
Fucking ankle.
reinforced in a weird place that you weren't expecting.
You alright there?
I just didn't hold my ankle at the right angle. I'll be fine.
Sammy's like, I got this. He pulls out his gun. and he,
It's already open!
Open. It's open.
Oh, it's open?
Yeah, it's open.
Yeah,
Oh,
I just
never
hurt my
mind.
leg.
I wasn't paying attention.
Sammy's
so
like,
good
we're
I
gonna
wasn't
shoot
paying
something.
attention.
Sammy wasn't paying attention.
And he's like, pulling out a gun is not gonna make me do it faster.
Yeah. All right. The door's open now.
So I guess
Emmy,
I will,
You have never been in this room. It has been locked
Yeah.
as long as you have been there. You were not allowed in.
never
and,
allowed in.
So, there's a bed, and there's a bookshelf, and then as you turn around, you see a table filled with papers and a laptop computer, and a whole bunch of test tubes and chemicals in sealed jars and stuff like that, and some syringes.
If only we had a scientist with us.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Peach just passed out on the couch.
You just send him
Pete's
pictures.
No, I
somehow
accidentally
he's
brought
like
him to the
hyper
bus.
competent with his phone while he's drugged up.
No, he's on the ship. He can't even come. It's
Okay.
Okay, well,
I just assumed we were weekend at Bernie Zing.
I'm just
Pete's
gonna. You said it's a laptop computer?
Yes.
Well, I happen to have an extra spot in my duffel bag, so I'm just gonna take that,
Okay, you've taken it.
and I will take that back to somebody who can actually probably get into a laptop.
Okay.
So I'll mark that down that I have a computer in my last slot.
All right.
Yay, duffel bag.
All right.
Um,
Now what?
Anybody know what any of the rest of this stuff is?
Well, there's
If only there
clearly
were
some
skills.
assorted liquids.
Get figured out things.
I'm about to say, can I go ahead and gather intel with a
Sure.
brains?
Sure. Actually,
I
this might
don't
be
think-
more like book smarts.
Oh,
considering
book smarts. Well,
recall
that's
info about
also
science, math, history, etc.
book smarts. Cool, that works. And I'm
Maybe
going to assume my
college.
good sense of direction is not going to help me here.
No. Sorry.
Fuck yeah, that is a 6 on the D6.
All right.
I don't know why I rolled a d6. It was a d8.
And, wait a minute.
Let's try that. Let's try that again.
That sucks. I'm sorry.
It was a 6 on the d8.
Okay. Well, you know where
I'm
to
sorry,
find
I
the
got really
answer.
excited about rolling a d6. I don't know why.
The exact text says, you know where to find the answer. There's a scientist back on the ship you could ask if he was...
Yeah. Well, I've
Is there
got...
anything?
Yeah, is there anything beside the laptop that I should probably take back to him?
There's...
Is there anything on the laptop? Is the laptop open?
It was open.
Was it... But was there even any, like, power? Was it plugged in or anything? Or is it, like, battery dead?
No, it was plugged in. The power is still on at this place.
Okay.
Was there anything on the screen? Like if we tapped the enter key?
I don't know. Emmy didn't look.
Yeah,
Well-
I just put it in the bag and figured I'd take it back to the smart person, but...
I guess it does make more sense to wait until our scientist is conscious again than for any of the three of us to go poking around.
I mean,
Hacking the planet
you
on the computer.
Certainly could try.
I mean, does anyone tell him to get it back
Yeah,
out?
difficult planet. Pete makes it look so easy.
Like, well, I don't know, maybe it's got, like, a fingerprint lock, and I mean, I think we have the exact same fingerprints, so... And he'll get it back out, and he'll
Actually,
see.
That's not how fingerprints... Okay.
I don't know. Could be. I don't know.
Is that really not
What do
how
you
that
know about
works?
clones?
I know a lot about phones. That's why I don't like them.
No, clones.
Oh,
Your father and I fought in the phone wars.
I don't know, maybe there's, like, an eye scanner, I don't... Like, his whole thing was he said that I was supposed to take over, so, like...
Okay, well, I mean, just give it a shot then. Just open the fucking computer and... whatever.
Yep, I'll open the fucking computer and whatever.
You open the fucking computer and whatever. So
Is this...
there's no fingerprint scanner, there's no eye coordinator thing or anything like that, but there is a logon screen. The user ID is already filled in, and there is a blank password field.
Alright, what kind of password do you think your dad would have?
Alright.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna...
Well, maybe we
I
could always
know
just try his
exactly what
name
his password
first.
Can I think about, like, read a situation using Cool to think about what kind of password would this asshole have?
Sure.
Amy's just gonna
This guy
type
who
in
you've never
Orion's
met.
name because
Hey.
he picked it out himself. So he's just gonna type in his pretentious ass name.
Well, then do that.
That does not work. That is the user.
Okay, that is the
As you do it,
username.
you realize that's what the username is.
I was like, oh, okay.
Try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I don't think it's gonna be
Wait.
that.
Try password.
Both of those fail.
Oh. Password
You can read a situation if you want to like.
Okay,
try
I'm gonna give
put
it
two
a
and
shot.
two
It's
together
probably not
here.
gonna get me anything, but that is a 10.
10. What's
We're
Emmy's
actually
birthday?
rolling really well today.
What's Emmy? What?
What's Emmy's
Oh,
birthday?
what's Emmy's birthday?
Yeah,
I
what's
actually-
your birthday?
Well, I don't think Ceres has the right one for it, but it's funny enough, it is February 22nd.
Well, do that.
Okay, so 2, 2, 2, 2,
2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2.
2, 2, 2, 2.
It's just
Because,
all twos.
you know,
it's
all just twos. I shit you not, I rolled this birthday the first time that I made this character, and it came out as 2 and 22.
Yeah, if you put in all twos, it works. It opens.
Maybe it's because I'm the second.
Or the 222,222nd.
Maybe he just really liked the number 2, and that's why he, like, commissioned me on February 22nd.
That's probably what it was. He was probably obsessed with the number 2.
So,
Well, anyway.
there is
Could
an
make a
email
joke, but let's
Or he
move
was,
on.
or he was just a big number 2.
It says here on this laptop that he was the Scat King of series. He's been going on some kind of weird forums. I don't know.
God.
Sammy sees the folder. It says "Scat" on it. He's like, "Hey, check this out!" Ah!
No.
And it's like actually like the Southern Series Institute of Art and like Technology.
No, college.
We broke him.
You broke it. You broke it.
We broke the band leader. So anyways, what did we find?
we find that reality has started to collapse because we were too funny.
I mean, that's why we had to stop my other game. We were too funny, and my DM had long COVID. We made him laugh so hard he couldn't breathe.
There's a folder marked Scat and all that stuff, and there's another folder. It's like an email program, and there is a video file on the desktop.
Okay. Sorry, I laughed so hard I was crying.
Video file. Is it an I don't know.
I can't
the
wait
Scat
for the
video.
art I drew of Emmy to become reality.
Fuck this.ogg.
So yeah, I'm feeling super smart here because like, you know, I'm the one doing the computer thing, I guess, or whatever. So yeah, we'll check out what this video is.
Okay, you click on the file. It's named MOV096285. ... And when you open it up,
And then _ final 1.
final one, final. Yeah, that. It pops up full screen, and it fades in on, you? No, your dad.
I don't remember making a video.
It's your dad, dumbass.
You didn't even see my dad.
You said your dad looks just like you.
And he looks at you through the screen, and he says, "Emmy, if you're reading this, then watching this, you're
If you're reading this, you turn the subtitles on.
if you're reading
Turn
this,
them off. They're too
you turn the
distracting.
subtitles on."
It's an accessible video, there's subtitles.
Yeah, I'm glad that you still know how to read subtitles and turn them on. I taught you well. You were created for a purpose, and it is time that you learn what that purpose is. I am not just your dad, your clone dad, but I am also the head of a cyber criminal network that stretches all across the solar system. You were created in order to take my place should anything happen to me. This is
Well,
now your
shit.
responsibility. I'm sorry to foist
You're
this
not
on you, but if you do not take up this, it will become your problem sooner or later. Okay, thanks, bye.
Man.
Hey, thanks, bye. I love how you go between, like, his serious voice and his, you know, don't hurt me voice.
Okay.
Sammy's gonna. Would it be read a situation to tell if Sammy knew what he was talking about?
Give me street smarts instead.
Yeah, that would make more sense.
Yeah, he didn't even give me a name.
Yeah, why wouldn't he give the fucking... Or maybe he just expects you to, like, know... Does he know how many major cyber criminal organizations
Have you looked at
exist?
the
Okay, well,
emails?
that was a 12.
Ooh.
And
Have
not
you-
the one on the bottom, the actual
Yeah.
12.
Have you looked at the emails at all?
Oh,
Have I looked
yeah,
at the-
let's look at his fucking emails.
Okay.
You even know what an email is?
I know what an email is. Do you?
It's C-mail on series.
Ostensibly.
Well, no, this is interplanetary, so it is still email.
Oh, it's I-mail.
iMail.
It's Gmail, but it stands for galactic.
Wait, but we aren't past the solar system, but they were just like jumping the gun on that shit?
Yeah,
Like Virgin Galactic?
right.
So,
Yeah, it's V-mail.
You see,
Virgin mail.
you see that the what's the words I want here? The name on the account is the name on the account is Shadowplay. And as soon as you see this, Sammy, you got 12, right?
I got 12.
You got 12. So yeah,
Damn,
you
dude.
recognize this. You know this organization.
Oh yeah, I covered that song on my cover album. On my Joy Division cover album.
Jeez.
But also, it's also the name of a cyber criminal organization that spans across the galaxy.
That solar system.
Whatever.
Okay, the
Okay.
point is that well, can you tell us anything about these guys, these cats?
Yeah, what does Sammy know about a Shadowplay?
Well, they mostly do things involving they're somewhat involved with the Church of the Process, like adjacently. They supply a lot of the biomechanical elements of their thing, because the Church of the Process they're like a transhumanism cult, right? They want to transcend being in human bodies and be digitally uploaded to the cloud. That's what they want. So these guys like sort of facilitate the technology end of that. But they don't give a shit about the religious cult part. They
Right.
have a lot of other shit going on too.
So like they're into crypto. They're the kind of people who are into crypto.
A little bit, yeah. They use that to like fund big money purchases of like we're talking about like cyborgization of like hundreds of people at a time.
Damn. Like I presume.
So, like, much
voluntary
bigger than anything that
cyberization?
the deal maker was involved in.
Yeah. This is big time stuff.
Did we just come across a system-wide conspiracy about turning people into robots?
As opposed to turning people into trees, like the other guys?
Yeah. Maybe they're connected. Maybe they're trying to make robot trees.
Or maybe
Is
they're
this our,
rivals.
Is this our like Paragon versus Renegade split? Like we take one path and it turns everybody to trees, and one path and turns everybody into robots.
That's
Or the
Maybe
mutual
maybe
path.
they're
That's-
rivals.
isn't that the literal ending of Mass Effect 3?
Yeah,
Spoiler
but
warning.
I mean, there's also the third option of turning everybody into robot trees.
Yeah.
And then they'll release a patch afterwards to, you know.
Explain why you should care about that and what that actually meant.
Yeah, these guys they're involved in some wacko shit.
That's interesting. Okay. The problem here that I'm seeing is that it sounds to me like these guys are they're gonna start coming after Emmy here and expecting him to like give them instructions. I assume.
Well, there you go.
Now- Well,
your
yeah,
your career's all picked out. No
I
need
was
to go
about
back
to
to
say,
college.
I don't,
Nobody said you had to give him good instructions.
Yeah, but doesn't this mean that eventually I'll end up with a bounty on my head? And then what if what happens then?
Try not to die.
This is just like a lot of responsibility, and it's a little morally gray, like more than we already are.
This ain't even gray. This is pretty black here.
Like Sharpies.
Yeah, I actually maybe not black, but this is pretty.
This is what you do with the Sharpies.
This is what you do with the Sharpies.
It was all foreshadowing.
Shadowplaying.
Foreshadowing.
I realize by the look you're giving me that you don't understand the reference there. I'm so
Teal
sorry.
doesn't know.
I'm so sorry, Teal.
Oh yeah, I have no idea.
Go check out the short that that Alex uploaded from last episode.
Maybe later.
Yeah. It's on the Twitter feed.
It's on the Twitter. Anyways, so
Twitter.com/TidalWaveGames.
I don't think I want to become
that's not it. It's Tidal Wave RPG.
Just kidding.
Is somebody else, isn't it?
Yeah, I think somebody stole it. Or maybe it's too long. It might be too long. Yeah, it's too many characters. Don't you have 10? Limited 10?
I don't know.
I don't know Twitter. That's Alex's job.
I don't know. Whatever. Not important.
I don't want to be the head of a cyber criminal organization that wants to turn everyone into robots.
Yeah, it sounds like work. Sounds like...
It sounds like a lot of effort to me.
Yeah, it does.
Can't I just play music?
I mean, yeah, the problem is that... Okay, so here's the problem. These people are probably going to keep coming after you. Like, you're not... You can... Sure, you can go play music.
Yeah, like, you're the head of the organization, and if you're not going to run it good, probably the people underneath are going to try and usurp you.
Exactly, and that is going to cause you problems, and it's going to cause other people problems. I think... Okay, it's almost 9 o'clock. So I think what we need to really do... There's two things we need to do. We need to wait until Pete is recovered from his surgery.
Yeah, I think this is officially a two-parter episode.
And we need to do more research. Unfortunately, we're all too stupid. Except maybe Pete. But we need to do... Well, that's actually not true. I can talk to... I can go talk to... You know what?
No more ants.
I call Luigi.
No more ants.
No. I'm not. No. I'm sure that
we
Martha
should.
knows.
Me and you should
you're
probably
back on
compare
Ceres.
notes
Luigi's
at some point
around.
and make sure that you're not related to any more exes of mine.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. The point
well, at least
is,
I can't be related to any exes of yours.
Sammy breaks out his little black book, and you need to cross-reference it with your family tree, both of which are enormous.
Yeah, I have,
right.
like, Spanks comes from a big-ass Italian family.
So it's gonna take 6 hours to sort out.
Well, at least we know for a fact that Emmy is likely not related to any of your exes.
Probably.
For all I know, I am from a long line of clones.
Alright, so my point is that we need to do research about this organization. Like, we need to do more about, like, where they operate, what they're doing, what's their current, like, thing, and what's their current situation in the wake of their main dude being in the can. Like, we need to be on this, because... And I also figure that, unfortunately, by being associated with Emmy here, that people are gonna start harassing the rest of us. So we just need to be forewarned and forearmed about what the fuck we're up against. And then hopefully we can figure out what we actually need to do once we've done that.
Well, maybe the cyber assassins and the mafia assassins will kind of just cancel each other out.
That is a
basic math.
possibility. We could, actually, and maybe Sammy can just be like, hey, I can't do anything right now because I'm being attacked by mafia assassins. And then we can maybe we can just pit them against each other. But we need to know more information before we do that.
Classic fistful of dollars.
Like
fistful of dollarinos.
We're back on series, isn't it Leaves now?
I can't. Who can keep track? A fistful of jazz cheese.
Or a real coin.
Good.
A fistful of insert currency here.
All right. So yeah, you guys are basically gonna like get more info from Pete and see if he can hack the planet and do some shit for you.
And more importantly than any of that, we got to get you a saxophone.
Yes.
Thanks for watching the CU Space Cowboy Actual Play Podcast. You can check out the game and order your own copy at TidalWaveGames.com today. We stream new episodes every Saturday night at 6 p.m. EST on twitch.tv/onslaught6 and post them here at YouTube at 6 p.m. EST Monday nights. Follow us on Twitter at TidalWaveRPG, and if you like what you see, throw us a couple bucks on Patreon at patreon.com/TidalWaveGames. Stay gold.